Straight to our another act, Owen P. Please clap, give him the same warm welcome you did to everyone else. For Owen P!
Hey everyone, yeah, I'm Owen P. Thank you so much for having me. I was going to get dressed before I came here. I work from home, so I've just been wearing this all day because it's boiling, isn't it? But then on the group chat that we have for this particular night, somebody mentioned that there was a bunch of runners there. So I thought, this would be a really good opportunity to show them that I ran a 10K recently.
Yay!
That's right, you are in the presence of an athlete. I ran a 10K in just over an hour. I just so you're like, you were doing the math then. You're like, wait, that's terrible. Yes, I did, yeah. That's Yeah, I'm not actually. I have two kids, and they're very young kids, and I've really actually struggled with my energy lately. And so, like, whenever I was training for it, like, I would just get these energy crashes halfway through running, and I didn't really have anything to kind of like. I wasn't really able to do anything about that before the 10K. So I thought, I'm gonna make this fun because I knew the route. So what I did was when I had that energy crash, which was about 3 miles in, I just ducked into a co-op and bought a cornetto. And genuinely, like there were pictures of me just running the 10K with a cornetto, and like that really cheered me up. I gotta say, that really cheered me up. But like who the fuck goes running on a day like this, eh? Give us a cheer if you were gonna run and then you decided to just go to the pub. Hey, there you go. I like it. I intended to be healthy, but fuck it, I'm gonna have a beer instead. So yeah, good on you. I do try to keep fit though. I've been doing comedy for about a year now, and thank you very much. And I got into comedy after I got sober, and I missed the chaos that used to happen. So I thought I'd get into comedy. So the other day I actually celebrated my 500th day sober.
Yay!
Thank you very much. Yes, you should applaud because if you don't, I will relapse, and it will be your fault. I think because I really just dove into comedy. I'm getting to a couple a week. I'm trying to keep busy. I've got this night I do that kind of stuff. But I think that's just me. I think that's just I've quite an addictive mindset. A while back I was addicted to the hokey cokey, but then I turned myself around. I'm proudly working class. We got any working class people in? Yeah. Good lord. Oh god. Watch your bags, everyone. I think I am. I think I am going up in the world now, though. I just recently got my second holiday home.
Yay!
Thank you very much. Well, I say second holiday home. It was recently pointed out to me that tents don't count. Apparently, if you can leave your holiday home at Glastonbury, it doesn't count as a holiday home. I don't really like films. I don't like watching films. I'm really hard to watch films with because I'm somebody who I get pulled out of the moment too easy. I just can't believe what I'm always questioning it. Because especially in films, there's all these tropes. That one where you get where the person gets into a car and they're looking around for the keys, and then they do that thing. They're like, oh, where's the keys to this car? And then they kind of do that thing, and then the keys just drop down. Totally unrealistic, unbelievable. I've stolen tons of cars. They're never there. I came over from Bedminster tonight. Hell yeah. I've lived in Bedminster for about 10 years now. It's getting quite gentrified now. And I think Bedminster, I think it used to have a reputation for being a bit dicey, and I think now they sort of coast on that. And to be honest, I blame the kids. I blame the kids for not being, little shits enough. You need somebody to carry the message. You we were tearing about, being dickheads, climbing on school roofs and, all of that stuff. And yeah, kids these days, they're too well behaved. the other day, actually, this is genuinely a true story. I was walking across one of those railway bridges. I saw two 12-year-olds light a fire and then run away, which I thought, oh, I better go over and put this out. I say that they lit a fire, though. They actually used a fire lighter. Famously, the safest way to light a fire that you can do. Even to the point that they're like recommended by firefighters. And it was on a fire bridge. They had their high vis on. They could have done a better job, really, to be honest. I am trying to get a bit more. I'm trying to get a bit more secure. Financially secure. I'm already pretty emotionally secure, at least according to my money. I am trying to get more financially secure. I thought I'd try to build up a bit of a nest egg because I've never had one. So I recently decided to invest heavily in retail, and by that I mean I've taken up shoplifting. Well, it's everywhere, isn't it? It's everywhere. Yeah. I want to get in the ground floor of this. I already did that one. Kids, little sods. Yeah, I've done that one. My wife's Welsh. My wife's Welsh, which is, Brexit was a bit of a dicey time, but we managed to get through that okay. So her whole family speaks Welsh, and so I wanted to learn a bit of Welsh, and I'm approaching conversational in Welsh. I can make sure that my son isn't, kind of swearing at me from that. But there's one of the ways that we do teach Welsh is by you get kids books, because my son's 3, so we get kids books, but they're in Welsh. And the other day I bought him, it's like a Winnie the Pooh book, but it's all in Welsh. And when translating things, sometimes things don't translate, so they have to slightly change the actual character's name. So Winnie the Pooh isn't Winnie the Pooh in Welsh. It actually translates as Winnie Honeypot. Which, I was like, well, that's odd. But then I was like, actually, that makes way more fucking sense than Winnie the Pooh. Who the fuck signed off on Winnie the Pooh? Was that because this is like an age-old character. Do you reckon it was just like the son's nephew had a summer job, and he was tasked with one thing about this new character, and he just they were like, you need to name this new character, and he was just like Winnie the Pooh, locked in, calling it. And they're like, oh shit, well, we can't tell the boss. I don't know, fuck it, we'll just add a H on the end. A lot of, I've been learning about Welsh words for animals, and I like a lot of, those kind of descriptions, because a lot of them are actually quite literal. I found out the Welsh word for hamster the other day. It literally translates as fat cheeks. Which, it kind of makes sense for a hamster, doesn't it? Which I really quite like that, because I'm sure we've all had that situation where a kid asks you a question and you just genuinely don't know the answer to it, and you're just like, fuck it, I've just got to blag this now, haven't you? I reckon in some kind of Welsh town, somebody went like, Dad, what's that called in Welsh? And he was like, fat cheeks. And and this guy just happened to have enough sway for it to carry on. I do get confused about words sometimes, though. When if anybody here, you have another language, you kind of know words, but sometimes you mix up words. So what you do is that you try to just put some related words together, and the other person just kind of knows by context. The other day I lost my belt, and I was asking my mother-in-law, have you seen my belt? So I just put some words together, but she looked really shocked. It turns out actually what I said was, have you seen my trouser snake? My father-in-law was very interested. That's all the jokes I got about being Welsh. Thank you very much, everyone.
Woo!
Put it in upside down.
Got it. Hey! Shit. Okay, one's gone. I was gonna. Are you